Um, like I told the guys, I was proud of their effort. I thought we played with multiple efforts. I thought we were in the right spots defensively. I thought we're a team that like we're not in passing lanes and we're not um, gambling for steals. We're more of a positional defense. And sometimes when you play people and you're in the right spots, they turn it over for you, right? You don't have to do anything because you're in the right spots. I thought we did that. I thought we created a little bit of havoc just by being in the right spot, just by being disciplined. And with a young team, you still got to grow, right? Like you still got to learn when you get up big to like play the right way the entire game. And don't let up in that. No matter what the score is, no matter who you're playing, right? You got to hold yourselves to a standard, and you got to play that way, no matter who's in the game. And that's there's always things you can learn from, and that's something that I think we need to continue to take steps in that direction. But I'm proud of our effort, and a lot of people are playing tournaments right now, but there's a few people that are playing, buy games like this, and right before Thanksgiving, right before Christmas, you always see people with a lot of L's because they check out and they go on vacation before it's time to go on vacation. And I thought our guys stayed here and played the game. Now they can go on vacation.
How important was it to stack a win, given what you did against Oklahoma State? Put it, win two in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like all of these are important. Like I don't care who we play. Like winning's hard. Winning's hard, and I thought we prepared well. Um, I thought we followed the game plan well. Like playing in a tournament like that last week, it stretches your staff thin, right? Because Coach Fairley has Auburn scout, Coach Gether's got Oklahoma State. Well, Grady's doing St. Bonaventure, so Coach Owens has to do personnel for all those games, but then he has to take this scout. So like, like I thought he did a really good job of preparing our guys, right? And it's like everybody else being on the same page when in a quick turnaround from that tournament to get ready to play this game, and you know every little thing that happens is just more and more belief in what we're doing, how we're playing, what we're talking about.
That's a season high for assists. As you play together more, as you trust each other more, can you see that number being 18, 19, 20 the way you want it?
Oh, it should be, and we've made it we put a huge emphasis on it, and guys are doing it. Like one of our keys to winning is take great shots. And I thought we passed up average or okay shots for great shots. And now, like, you go 13 to 27 from three, but they're practice shots. They're shots that people work on. And I'm just, the ball swinging to me like a coach is throwing it to me. And I'm stepping into my shot and I'm shooting threes. They're not the tough shots. We've been taking tough threes. We're not a 2 for 26 from the field, from the three team, right? But when you take those shots, that's what you get. This is a byproduct of that. So we need to be this kind of team. We're harder to guard when the ball is popping and moving and swinging it. Now guys are attacking, getting layups, getting open threes.
What's it like when you see Braden get, I mean, he got his 13 in like 8 minutes. It seems like he was just more efficient with the shots that he's taking and just in the role that he's in right now.
Yeah, I mean, they just came in different ways, right? It's hard to he's taking a lot easier shots than the ones that he's taken before, the ones he's gotten before. When we don't move the ball, nobody's getting good shots, and when we move it, everybody becomes a really good shooter because of that. So um, he can get going. He's been pressing a little bit. He's wanted to do so well and perform so well that it's like if he had an egg in his hand, it'd been broken a long time ago because that's how tight everything is. But he was a little more relaxed, and but they found him in transition. He got some easy kickouts. Like that's how you get yourself going.
Micah, you mentioned taking steps. What has been the biggest improvement over 5 games?
Um, we got to continue to build off this ball movement. But I thought thought we've really our emphasis has been our defense. Our emphasis has been our toughness, our rebounding. Like, we gave up too many offensive rebounds today, but we still out rebounded by 3. Like, we out rebounded Auburn, and we were up. Like, I think our defense has been really solid when we haven't tried to overcomplicate it, right? Like, now you go back and I think about the Western Carolina and what they were running, and Woolbright was a tough matchup, so we wanted to try and keep our matchups. We were hard hedging in the pistol and like doing stuff that we had never done. So now our guys are a step behind, right? So instead of just doing what we do and being able to play faster, being able to play aggressive, and everybody's in sync and knowing what's happening, I think we've done that. And I think we can continue to be a tough team on the defensive end. We're not giving people a lot of transition opportunities. We're forcing you to grind in the half court.
Coach, how would you assess Keba's debut and then how his teammates reacted around him?
Yeah, like, he's the same way. Like, he's pressing. He wants to do really well. It's also the first time, like, after you get injured, and we haven't done much live in practice, but it's the first time that, like, somebody on the other team is, like, out there hitting him, out there smacking at the ball out there, and, like, there's a little bit of a comfort level that has to come with that, right? And he's going to keep getting better. He's a good player. He's an unselfish player. He'll keep getting his legs underneath him and doing what we need him to do. So it's a good start. Good start for him to get 15 minutes, and now we just want to keep building it up, his wind more and more, so he can keep playing, more time.
Where do you see his game evolving most importantly in the context of your team? I mean, is it defensively? Is it offensively?
He's our defensive anchor. You don't get big guys that communicate the way he does defensively. Now, he played for me last year, so he's a step ahead defensively than the other big guys, because he know what he can anticipate what's coming and call it out. He has the ability to settle us where we can just throw the ball in the post and have somebody that can go and score it, right? Like, we've had to really work to get easy baskets. Now, we've gotten to the paint a lot. We've scored in the paint a lot. But now this gives us a chance to throw the ball in the post, get fouled a little bit, get some more free throws, like get some easy baskets, and it takes a little bit of pressure off some of the guards that have to make more plays.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, Coach.
You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Kevin, you didn't nap after tonight?
Nah.
You good?
I would love to go back to the gym.
What was it like being out there for the first time? It's the first time you've ever played at Notre.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the atmosphere feels a little bit different. A lot different than Penn State, but the fans was great. I love my teammates, love my coaches, and man, just love it here, man.
Where are you as far as your health? Your hand's good? You're good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm clear to play. Still taking it day to day. Obviously, don't want to push it way too much, but every single day I'm feeling great. So.
How anxious were you to get back? Like, even before the year, you're like, this is a big year for me. I want to play, and then all of a sudden you got to sit. How anxious were you to get rolling again?
Yeah, I mean, I was really excited to get back on the court. That was probably one of the biggest things I was looking forward to. But then I had, small little injury, but minor setback for a major comeback. So.
Kevin, what do you think the next step looks like for you as you continue to kind of reintegrate yourself with the team?
I was able to watch my guys play while I was out. So to be able to come in and, pick up the little pieces and the smaller details and, make sure that we're a more solid team on both ends of the floor. And obviously just, taking care of my health and my hand and, staying in the lab and working. So.
And did you pick up the three-point shooting from Braden there?
Yeah, I guess you could say that, man. Yeah.
Braden, through 5 games, where have you guys improved the most, and what did you take from that experience in Brooklyn?
I really think we improved on just moving the ball, like we talked about in the locker room, just trying to get, I think we had 10 assists at halftime, and, we don't want the ball to be stagnant. We want it to move and get a bunch of open threes. And then I feel like in Brooklyn we just learned you got to bounce back and just go on to the next game. Like we lost a tough one to Auburn, but then we had to play the next game, and it's just a new opportunity. So.
Braden, what's the biggest adjustment starting coming off the bench for you?
I mean, just not playing the first 4 minutes probably, but I mean it's pretty much the same. Just trying to get my mind right while I'm on the bench, but it's not really like different.
How do you see the game differently when you're on the bench? Like as far as okay, I can come in and maybe go do this or do that.
Yeah, just picking up things early, like on the bench, and if they're going into a split cut or something, seeing that they're switching off the ball to start the game. Like when I come in, I know I'm probably gonna slip that. So.
What allowed you to get rolling tonight? Just being able to take those shots in the flow of the offense?
Yeah, I think we were moving the ball pretty well. I got a bunch of open looks. Fat was finding me, and you know I always gonna shoot it if I'm open. So I just got a bunch of open looks.
You all obviously shot the ball really well tonight. Do you think maybe this is more indicative of what you can be in shooting deep?
Yeah, I mean I don't know what my percentage is right now, but it's probably not very good. But yeah, I mean I'm in the gym every day shooting on the gun. So yeah,
Keba, how anxious are you guys to take what you've got, what you've done the last 2 games, to take this into a true road game next week?
I mean, I'm really excited for where, not just this road game that's coming up, but like for where this team's going to be going. I feel like, the way we've been playing on offense and moving the ball a lot more and sharing the ball with each other, like that's really fun to watch, but it's also fun to play as well. And so just taking it into next week, we just want to continue to do that and grow from there.
You're even excited looking at what December is bringing with all those teams that are coming.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm never scared of no smoke, so I'm ready for all of it.